Hi there, welcome to Lauren's Vibe Pilates. I'm Lauren. Today's video is Pilates with props. So I have quite a few props here. Gather what you have. The first is a larger ball. It's usually like a togu ball, and it's pretty soft. It's not inflated all the way. The next size is a smaller ball, medium size, also super squishy, not super filled. And then our last ball is the smallest, and it's hard. It's pretty firm. So ideally, if you have one or all three of these, that's awesome. Then we have magic circles, two different sizes. So we have a smaller circle and we have a larger circle. I really love these with the handles on the inside. As you'll see behind me, I have a lot of the older ones too, which are made out of metal. I love those as well. They don't have the handle inside. But what I really like about these are a little more pliable. All right, so I'm just gonna take you through a fairly brief practice, probably around 30 minutes or so, using the props, and you'll see and feel that using the balls, using the magic circles can increase the challenge in some exercises, and it can also decrease the challenge and improve awareness and body awareness. So lots of things to work with. All right, the very first thing I want you to do is grab the biggest ball that you have. And what we're gonna do is place it below the shoulders, below the scapula. And our knees are bent. You're gonna interlace your fingers, bring your hands back behind your head. And you wanna make sure that you have the ball in a really good placement. All right, from here, we're gonna inhale, lean back over the ball. Our hands are supporting the head. And then exhale, I want you to curl up, bring that chin into the chest, and let the elbows come closer together. So the chin is all the way flexed. And then we inhale, open the elbows, leaning back, and exhale, curling up. So I love doing this particular exercise. I think it helps with the abdominal curls. I think it helps with neck pull in the advanced series. And it also usually feels pretty good on that upper back. Good, we're just gonna do one more like that. And back. Okay, from here, I want you to float up. Now we're gonna add some oblique work to this. So twist to the left. When you inhale, you're gonna lean back on that diagonal. Elbows open up. And then exhale, you're rounding back up, elbows close together. Inhale, you're opening back over the ball on that diagonal, and then exhale, you're closing the gap between the ribs and the hips. Inhale and open, and exhale and up. Good, we're going to come to the center. We're going to go to that opposite side. So inhale, leaning back over the ball, elbows wide, and exhale, coming up. Good, 3 more reps. So as we're doing this, we're really mindful of what our foot position is. I really like to emphasize the tripod of the foot, big toe, little toe, heel, inner arches lifted up. So we can really connect inner arches all the way up to the inner thighs. Good, now return to center. And then let's do one more over the back. Good, hold here for a moment. Your hands are supporting your head. This is a really nice chest opener. Big breath in and breath out. Round yourself up. You can bring your hands to your hamstrings and just kind of pull yourself up. All right, now what I would like you to do is find the smallest ball, the red ball, place it between your knees, reach those arms forward, and we're just gonna roll it down, roll it down, roll it down, and bring those knees into the chest. Take the ball away from the knees, lower your feet down, bring your heels close into your glute muscles, hold the ball in one hand, Elevate your pelvis up. Place the small ball on your sacrum and on part of your tailbone. All right, arms are down by your side. So we're gonna do some pelvic clock on the ball. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, move to your 12 o'clock. That's the navel pulling down. You'll feel a little more pronounced pelvic tilt here. And then inhale, return to the center. Let's do 12 o'clock again. Exhale, navel pulls down. Inhale to center. Exhale, navel pulls down. Inhale to center. Now we're going to go to 6 o'clock. So exhale that pubic bone forward over the ball. So that will increase the arch in the spine. And then inhale, return to your center. Exhale, pubic bone is rolling towards the feet. You'll feel this type of pelvic tilt, a little bit different than the 12 o'clock. Again, pubic bone forward, so we're in our posterior tilt here. And return. Good. From here, take a big breath in and exhale that 3 o'clock. That's the right hip bone reaching down into the ball. And inhale, return to your center. Exhale, right hip bone down. Inhale to center. Exhale, right hip bone down. And inhale to center, left side. Exhale, left hip bone down, that's your 9 o'clock. And then inhale to center. Exhale, left hip bone down. Inhale to center, one more. So while we're working on the 4 sections of our pelvic clock, we're super mindful of the abdominal muscles drawing in and down and the feet firmly planted. From here, just elevate up off the ball, remove the ball, and roll yourself down. Good. From here, place the ball between your knees. Good. And we're gonna reach those arms overhead. Inhale, float the arms, float, spin, and flex. So here's our abdominal curl. Let's try to remember what it felt like when we had the larger ball underneath our shoulder blades. Holding here. So really squeeze the little ball between those knees. We're really engaging those inner thighs. And we're just gonna release back down. Good, draw the knees into your chest, remove the ball, rock and roll yourself up. All right, we're gonna take that big ball again. Good, I want you to place the ball between your hands. You're gonna roll all the way down, draw those knees into your chest. Place the ball to one side, elevate up into a bridge. Now we're gonna place the large ball underneath our lower back. So it's a much bigger surface than that small ball. So here we're in a supported bridge. And what I want you to do here is really engage the abdominals. So feel the lower part of your belly drawing in towards one another. Feel that navel draw down into the spine. We're gonna elevate the pelvis off the large ball and bring it back down. So it's a very small little movements we're doing here. So while we are doing the smaller pelvic lift and lower, I want you to recall what it felt like to have that ball, the small ball between those knees. So we want to have we want to maximize our inner thigh engagement here. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Good. From here, I want you to bring that right knee into the chest. Float that right leg all the way up. We're going to lower that right heel down to the ground and lift it back up. Right heel down to the ground and back up. So basically what we're doing here is a supported version of a one-legged bridge. So this allows you to really focus on your support side, which is your left side. You want to feel the left glutes, left hamstrings, left inner thighs, left quadricep, all engaged. Left foot firmly planted, and left inner arch of the foot lifted up. Last one, bend the right knee, lower that right foot down. Left knee in, left leg up, flex through the foot, lower that left heel down, and up. So I often like to use props in a session like this with dancers and athletes so that we can really start to assess our balances or our imbalances. Are there areas that we need to strengthen on one side? Do we feel that we're getting equanimity in the body? Or do we need to really work on increasing strength, increasing mobility in one section? Last one, and lower that left foot down. All right, from here, float the right leg up into table, float the left leg up into table. So now we're increasing our abdominal work here, and we're just gonna do some alternating toe touches. Right toes down, up, left, up, right, up, and now we'll move a little more rapidly. Right and a left, and a right and a left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Gathering through the abdominals. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, straighten those legs up, bring those legs together. All right, we're just gonna do some scissors here in a parallel hip position. Open the legs to your second position or your straddle position and close those legs. Open and close. Open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Gathering those abdominals. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. All right, now what I'd like you to do, open those legs to your second. Internally rotate your hips. Usually the dancers aren't particularly fond of this hip position, but it's really good to work in internal rotation. We're gonna bring the toes together, toes apart. Together, apart. Big toes touch and open. Touch and open. So one of the reasons I like to work a lot in internal rotation in the hips is because it's strengthening our glute medius. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Parallel those hips, bring the legs together. Good. Now we're going to go into our Pilates V position, that smaller turnout, and we're going to do the scissors here. Opening and closing. Opening and closing. Open and close. Open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, keep your legs in your Pilates V position, and we're going to lower the right leg down so it hovers above the floor and back up. Left leg down and back up. So by elevating ourselves up on this larger ball, and remember it's not inflated all the way, so it's a very unstable surface. So that is really encouraging us to find stability where we can. So abdominals are really helping to stabilize. Upper body is helping to stabilize. Back muscles are helping to stabilize. Last one on the left, and up. Good. Parallel, lower those knees down. Let's lower the feet down, elevate up off the ball, remove the ball, and just lie flat. Feet are flat, knees are bent, and we're just going to rest here for a moment. So I like to work with proprioception as well. Right, proprioception is the ability to sense where one's body is in space, using all of our senses, not just our visual. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and I want you to feel your lower back widening. I want you to feel your mid back widening and that upper back widening. Take a few breaths here and really evaluate how you felt doing those exercises up on the ball, how the internal rotation of the hips felt, the parallel, the external rotation, the leg lowers. What balances did you feel? What imbalances did you feel? Good. And then from here, go ahead and open those eyes. You can bring those knees into your chest and just rock and roll yourself up. All right. So let's put the bigger ball away. Now what I'd like you to do is find your magic circle, whether you have the large one or the smaller one. They're both great. Good. So from here, I want you to bring the magic circle between your hands. Legs are together, and have a blade hand here. And I want you to just pulse into the magic circle. So pulse in 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now what we're gonna do is the roll up with our magic circle and the pulsing. So we're just gonna start from the seated position. Big breath in. We're gonna pulse, and we're gonna roll back down. The arms are gonna go all the way over the head. All right, with the full roll up, here we go. And inhale the arms. Keep pulsing, exhale. We're rounding. The magic circle is going past the feet if possible. And we're gonna keep pulsing into the circle as we roll back down. Arms over the head. So we're gonna continue doing this. A couple of things I want you to be feeling. I want you to feel those glute muscles very much fired up and engaged. We are working with our inner thighs very much engaged. And obviously we're working our upper body. We're just gonna do one more of these. So you're keep pulsing and you're rounding up, rounding up, rounding up, rounding up, rounding up. Now I want you to sit up very tall here and stop your pulsing. Excellent. All right, from here, I want you to bring the magic circle between your knees. Yeah. All right, so hands can be to either side of the knees. And I just want you to squeeze into the magic circle. So this is probably a different sensation than when we had the ball, right? The magic circle is bigger, there's more surface. This is probably asking our inner thighs to do a little more work. All right, now I want you to keep it squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in. So knees are wider than the hips, right? Because of the magic circle, we're gonna reach those arms out. And I want you to lift up through the toes, and we're rounding, rounding, rounding. And we're squeezing that magic circle, and we're gonna pulse in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And feet down, and magic circle back in the hands. Good, from here, roll yourself all the way down, bring those knees into the chest. All right, from here, place the magic circle above your ankles. We're gonna be in a parallel position. We're gonna keep our feet flexed here. Head can be down, arms are down. We're just gonna pulse in. Pulse in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, if you have the magic circle with the double handles, you're going to bring your legs to the inside, flex those feet, and now we're going to pulse again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, place that magic circle again, right below those ankles, and now find your Pilates V position, and we're going to pulse in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place the magic circle to the outside of those ankles and pulse out 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, from here, place the magic circle on that right metatarsal, lower that left leg all the way down, give yourself a nice stretch. Big, big inhale. Exhale, release. You're going to bring that left foot up. We're going to change sides. Take that stretch on the left hamstrings and release it up. Good. Bend both knees Now we're going to place a magic circle right below the heels again in a Pilates V position. I want you to do an abdominal curl, so we're going to float, spin, and flex that chin into the chest. Reach those arms forward. Lower those legs just about halfway down. We're going to do some 100s while we're pulsing into the magic circle. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And reach up for the magic circle. Bring those knees into your chest. Lower those legs down. We'll take a roll up, no pulsing. And just sequence, sequence, sequence all the way up. And sit up tall. Good. From here, I want to do the spine stretch with the magic circle in a few different ways. So you're going to open up your legs as wide as your hips. Place the magic circle on one of its handles. Place your hands on the top handle. You're going to take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to scoop, round, push the hands into the pedal, and then inhale, you're back up tall. Exhale, scoop, round, and push the hands into the magic circle. And inhale, sit up tall. Last one like that. Exhale and around and around and around. And inhale, nice and tall. Good. Now place your magic circle between your hands, and we'll do a few spine stretch forwards with the magic circle like this. So I take a big inhale, stacking. Exhale, you're going to squeeze the magic circle, and you're going to send it forward. And then you're going to inhale all the way up. Exhale, squeeze the magic circle, send it forward. Inhale and up. Exhale, squeeze the magic circle, send it forward. And come all the way back up. Good. All right, from here, place your magic circle down. And if you have the smaller, medium-sized ball, I'd like you to grab that now. You can do this with a bigger ball. It's not as comfortable. So you're going to turn onto your stomach, and you're going to, before I do that, I'll show you. You're going to place the squishy ball right on your sternum. Okay, then I want you to bring your legs into a position that is comfortable for you. So your hips can be in parallel, legs together. Hips can be in parallel, legs apart. Hips can be externally rotated, legs together. Hips can be externally rotated, legs apart. So you have a lot of choices here. And I want you to just feel your sternum pressing into the ball. And then on an inhale, I want you to lift the sternum away from the ball. Come into a baby cobra, baby swan, and then you're going to release and feel that sternum sink down into the ball. You're going to push the ball away from the sternum, and you're going to lower down so that sternum presses back down into the ball. Let's just do 2 more. Breathing in as you push away from the ball, and breathing out as that sternum returns down and sinks, sinks, sinks. Last one. Breath in, you're lifting, 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 and breath out, and you're lowering. Good. From here, just push yourself back. Let's take a wide knee child's pose. So your feet are together, knees are apart, and you're just going to let your torso fall forward to the center. Breathing into the lower back, breathing into the mid back, breathing into that upper back. And now round yourself up all the way. Good. And you can move the small ball. We're going to get the magic circle again. From here, I want you to reach those arms forward. Roll yourself halfway down. We're gonna lift that magic circle up and bring it to the knees. Lift it up and to the knees. Lift it up and to the knees. Lift it up and to the knees. Roll it all the way down. Place the magic circle above your ankles. We're in a parallel position. Arms are out to the side. I want you to squeeze the magic circle, and we're going to do those windshield wipers. So, legs to the right, left glute disengages, back to the center. Legs to the left, back to the center. Legs to the right, back to center. Legs to the left, back to center. Good. Bring the arms a little bit closer. Now we'll do the modified corkscrew. Legs to the right, lower down, legs to the left, back to center, legs to the left, lower down, legs to the right, and back to center. Right, down, left, center, left, down, right, and center. Good. From here, I want you to place your feet to the inside of your magic circle. You're going to take a big, big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lower those legs and lift up, and here you are in a teaser. Good. And you're lifting that chest up. Big breath in, breath out, roll it down with control, and you're back to your starting position. We'll take another breath in, big inhale. Exhale those legs lower, chest lifts. Here we are. We're just hanging out, we're having fun, enjoying our teaser. Big breath in, breath out, lower down. And we'll do one more big inhale. Exhale and lengthen and lengthen and lengthen. Good. Now from here, let's hold this teaser. Bring your right hand to the center. Reach your left palm up. Reach that left arm up. Open that left arm out to the side. So we're in a twisting teaser. And you're just going to bring that hand back to center. Good. Right palm up. Lift it up. Open out to that right. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Lower all the way back down. And remove your feet. Place the magic circle down by your side. Rock and roll yourself up. Good. All right, we're going to get our bigger squishy ball again. Good. I want you to place it between your hands. Big breath in, breath out, roll it down. Good. From here, you're going to elevate your pelvis up again, and we're going to place that ball underneath our lower back. Good. From here, I want you to bring that right knee into your chest. Hold the right knee with your right hand, or the right shin with your right hand. Extend that left leg down. All right, so we just want to feel a nice stretch on this left hip flexor, a little bit of the left quad. You can bring your left hand to meet your right hand. Really hug that right knee in. And then you can stretch that right leg all the way up. You can bring it in a little bit more if you want to. Now we're just breathing into the right hamstrings, the right calf muscle, left hip flexor, left quad. And now what I want you to do is just bend that left knee, bend the right knee, lower the right knee down, bring that left knee into your chest, extend that right leg down. Good, so now we're hugging that left knee, we're stretching through the right hip flexor, right quadricep, and then you can lengthen, find your hamstring stretch. Big, big inhale. Good. And now just bend the left knee, bend the right knee, and lower that foot down. We're going to keep the ball where it is. I want you to cross your right ankle over your left knee and just let that right knee open up to the side. So we just really are starting to work a little bit more on opening this right hip, getting into that piriformis muscle. Now I just want you to slightly tilt that right knee down towards the floor. Gives you a little more stretch, and then you can come back to the center. Good, and we'll just place that right foot down, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Now we're getting into the left outer hip. Might feel it a little bit in that left piriformis. And now just let that left knee drop a little bit to the floor. And center. I love the instability that the ball creates. It's very challenging mentally as well as physically. Now we're going to lower that left foot and let's elevate up off the ball, remove the ball, lower down, and just bring those knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug and rock yourself up all the way. All right, so that was a 30-minute practice with some of our props. There's so much to do with props in Pilates. It's super fun. I always love it and enjoy it very, very much. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you got some good physical awareness, some good physical tips for yourself, and had some fun with the props. I want to thank you again for coming, and remember, at Lauren's Vibe Pilates, we align, strengthen, and thrive.